there, my name is Phillip Martin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share and subscribe and ring that little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. And I'm guessing you like Doctor Who. This is a Doctor Who video, so I'm guessing you like Doctor Who. I'm giving away a micro-budgeted Doctor Who spin-off Syl in the Devil Season of Arodor, starring Nabil Shaban. He's back as Syl, written by Phillip Martin, the guy who originated the character, also as Sophie Aldred as a sexy draconian. It's very micro budgeted. It's very Syl. I mean, listen, the production values probably below the level of like porn. Okay, that's how low they. There was a Doctor Who porn parody, wasn't it? I never saw it, obviously. I saw the Hilly one, so I guess it's kind of like the same production value. Listen, if anybody saw the Doctor Who porn parody, let me know what it's like in the comments. I'm genuinely intrigued. But you know what? Listen, this is just a basic rule for life. Porn is like really good-looking cake. Porn is like Cinnabon, right? You think it looks good. You think you're going to enjoy it. But then if you indulge in it, you just sit in a corner and you like cry with shame. I think that's more for Cinnabon than porn. But okay, that's just my personal opinions on the matter. So I've been asked a question after I put out the video yesterday doing a deep dive into the ratings of Doctor Who, and I don't like this era of Doctor Who whatsoever. I'm going to be very clear. I don't like. So I've been asked the question: why are you still watching it? Why are you still? And honestly, that's the wrong question. The right question is, why are you still in the room? But the answer is, why am I still watching it? I'm watching it for this channel. I'm chronicling the demise of Doctor Who for this channel, and I have to force myself to watch it because it's freaking agony. It's painful. I have to write detailed notes so I can give over the episode. I'm really genuinely not enjoying it. I would have been out. I would have been properly out after Orphan 55. That was probably the one that I probably would have been out after Arachnids in the UK, but no, I think I would have stayed on Orphan 55. But I forced myself to it for the channel because I know there are a lot of people out there who want to know what's going on but don't have to sit through the agony of watching it. I oftentimes I would watch. I prefer like Red Letter Media's review of Star Trek Discovery, way over the actual the actual episode. The worst thing about it is when they do something good, when they do something that's really great, like the villain from this week, what's the name of that dumb episode? Well, not Praxis, the one after it, episode 7. I can't even remember. Oh, Can You Hear Me? Papa, can you hear me? That really what went through my mind when I heard the title. The villain was freaking awesome. He was fantastic. Could you imagine him against any of the other Doctors? Could you imagine him squaring off against Paul McGann or Peter Capaldi, Matt Smith? He would have been fantastic. And the villain was great, but he's just mixed up in this sea of awfulness. He's intrinsically bound into like this awful era. So, that's basically what I'm watching. I'm watching it to chronicle the demise of this thing that I love. And I genuinely hate it. I hate watching it. So, just before I go forward, I want to say, the reason I hate it, I really hate this incarnation of Doctor Who, this era of Doctor Who, because I think, Doctor Who should be inspirational, to be the absolute best humanity can offer. Doctor Who should be like part Gandhi mixed with Thomas Edison, who can like bend space and time just by being very, very, very clever. Yeah, and this Doctor is the worst of humanity. This Doctor is a blue checkmark Twitter Taliban. She is a social justice warrior, which are the worst humans that our species have ever produced. They are, if you listen to your boy Zach's channel, he describes them as the worst people. Like, he's been in wars with actual terrorists, and he said these are actually worse people. And that's what this Doctor is. So, it's the absolute opposite of what I think Doctor Who should be. So the question is, why? So the question was, why am I still watching? But the question should be, why am I still even in the room? Why am I here? Why? Like, for what? If I hate this, why? Why don't I leave? And that's a good question, I would say. And the answer is because it's not popular. It's just not popular. If it was popular, it would be much easier to walk away. I would have no choice to walk away. I would be much easier to accept that this thing that is called Doctor Who is now universally is widely accepted as Doctor Who, and this is Doctor Who, and it's just not for me, So I'll still listen to Big Finish, and I might come back after check out another, but this I would be out. That's if it was popular, but it's not popular at all. And yeah, I'm kind of glad it's so popular because it does confirm reaffirm my general worldview, and it'll be really incredibly painful to walk away from Doctor Who. Because I love it. I love Doctor Who, and it'll be such a wrench to walk away from it. It'll be like getting a divorce. Assuming that you love your spouse. Yeah. Well, actually, about when I used to live in America, I had this one of my favorite jobs I've ever had. I was a judge and a witness on a Jewish divorce court. It's called Gets. Used to give people Gets, and that's what a Jewish divorce is called. And we did tons because we lived in Miami. Miami, because on a slow week we will do 4, and a good week we'll do like 10 or 11, or maybe a good week we'll do 4, and a bad week do 11. Well, however you want to look at it. So, but the reason we did so many because we were an Orthodox Jewish court. I'm still Orthodox, but to get most Jews are Reform. That's the most prevalent form of synagogue out there, the Reform synagogue. But to get remarried in a Reform synagogue, you need an Orthodox Jewish divorce, this Orthodox Get. So they would all come for us, and because we're in Miami, they would all come for us from Central America. So a bunch of people would come. We'll do like a whole bunch in one day. And fascinating. I'm going way off on a tangent. Okay, fascinating thing I noticed was it happened like I think 3 or 4 times that the divorcee, the woman getting in the divorce, was just stunning. Just like they weren't like dressed up; they were coming for a divorce, But they was just stunning. One of the most beautiful women I've ever seen. I wanted to stare. It was really bad. I was like, okay, better not. And the guys were really dumpy. The guys kind of looked like me, an average kind of dumpy guy. You know what it was like? It was like that CBS comedy trope. I'm not sure they still have it, like King of Queens or Ruby Love Raymond. When you have a very normal-looking guy with this super hot wife that is clearly out of his league, And okay, so whenever you would have this setup, the woman, the incredibly beautiful woman in the equation, was always really sad and she was crying, and the guy was always like happy and laughing. So that's a real interesting life lesson because guys think you think you want one thing. And when then you get it, maybe not so much. So there you go. Although I really do want this Doctor Who to go away. Okay, I really, really want to. So why are we still here? Why are we still in the room? Because it's not popular, and we've been telling you, it's been not popular for ages. It's been hemorrhaging viewers literally since it's been since it began. Since Whittaker's tenure began, and the data is now becoming incontrovertible. It's just not popular. And like the spin, the reaction to this has just been so bizarre. They say, oh well, the ratings don't really matter. Excuse me, you all said they mattered a whole hell of a lot last year when season 11 got the highest average viewership for a number of years, and you ignored like the massive opening when people tuned in for the curiosity value and the incredible drop off. It like literally hemorrhaged viewers. It's been losing viewers since then. But you ignored that, and there's also kind of like some shenanigans with the figure. Like they miss out the they don't add in resolution into that average because it brings it down by a few points. It brings it down by what was it about not many, like 700, about 70,000. But by taking out a resolution, it allows them to take out either Doctor Mysterio or Twice Upon a Time, like the Capaldi seasonal episode, which because you put that in, Capaldi's average rating goes to about 6.2 million, and without it, it's 5.88. But that's still higher than season 12 average. Currently it's 5.72, and it's falling. It's just falling, and so. People just need to give it up, And then the other thing they've been saying is, well, TV viewership is falling in general, so it's falling in line. The reason, why is TV viewership falling in general? Because seemingly everybody who makes TV, who works in the entertainment industry, has lost their freaking minds. They think they're, they think they're in that movie They Live. You ever seen that movie They Live? Pretty good movie, John Carpenter. It's this guy finds these like special glasses you put on, and he can see the reality of the world. They're all being controlled by these alien forces, and we're being fed subliminal information. So they put on these like glasses, people in the entertainment industry, and they think they can see the reality of the world. That everything's been taken over by Nazis. Nazis are controlling the world. They control the White House. They control Number 10 Downing Street. It's all Nazis. Nazis are everywhere, and they have to tell us. But they have to tell us by inserting it into our entertainment. That's how they scream it out to us. And it's by doing so, by inserting this I think kind of insane worldview into everything, you're taking away something precious, something that means something to people who love it. I'd love to talk to Chris Chibnall. I'd love to ask him and say, what were you thinking with arachnids in the UK? What were you thinking? At what point did you go, oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, we're going to make these, have scary spiders and not have them be bad. And we're going to have this Donald Trump villain and have him not be the villain. And then, what do when you're going to talk about, you're talking about these Brexit gags. What are you thinking? What do you think you're offending, about at least half the frickin' audience? Why? Doctor Who used to be universal. Doctor Who used to be for everyone. Making these, trite, infantile, ideological, political jabs, but putting in it, it's disgusting. Just keep your contentious crap out of things that should be universal. You're not being stunning and brave. That's not what you're being. You're being cruel, and you're being cowardly, and you're being selfish. That's what you are, and that's really what these blue-checked Twitter Taliban, these social justice warriors are. They are cruel, and they are cowardly, and they are selfish, and they're disingenuous. They're, as we see when the data has shown that this iteration of Doctor Who, which so epitomizes everything they find important, everything they like, is not popular. It's not popular. They're so quick to scream, "Oh, success! We've done it! We did!" Jodie Whittaker after the first episode went out, "Oh, I did it! I did." Yeah, what did you do? You drove this thing off a cliff. These are people. And I'm not. If you vaguely agree with the political stance, that's one thing. But if you become part of a mob that swarms people, which is what these social justice warriors do, they're just vile. Listen, if you're ever in a mob, even if you agree with what the mob is saying, that's probably a bad idea. You probably want to step away from the mob. But it's never a good thing. So, why are we still here? Yeah, if this iteration of Doctor Who is we feel it's so wrong, why? And again, because it not being popular means that it's the aberration and not us. If it was popular, our worldview, our outlook would be the aberration. But it's not popular, so therefore it's the aberration. And honestly, I was on board for Jodie Whittaker. I was on board for the female Doctor. I thought it was an interesting move. I thought, just in terms of context of character, with Capaldi's with relationship with Missy, the Master, how his very close friend gender swapped. I can see, and he wanted a complete makeover by the time he regenerated. I thought it worked in context. I thought it worked, thematically as well. I thought it'd be an interesting place to go. And it just didn't work out. I'm sorry. I am sorry they decided to portray this Doctor as a moron from outer space, which is just so freaking weird. Like, you cast a woman as a Doctor, which I see that. I think it's like a significant move. And then you make her into this, clueless dolt who's grating and preachy. Well, why? But it's such a common trope, it's... in Star Wars: Last Jedi did it. This common blue check marked Twitter Taliban social justice warrior trope. that they put women in position of power and then make them the worst leaders humanly possible. The Last Jedi being a great example of that. It was about a bad retreat done badly that would get everybody killed and did get everybody killed. That's what The Last Jedi was essentially about with this female leadership. And if it was popular, we would have current day merchandise, which we don't. There's a reason that I don't think that we've seen Jodie Whittaker on the cover of Radio Times, at least since it debuted. Did it have one when it debuted? It probably did. There's a reason for that, and the reason is I think putting her face on the cover hurts the circulation of a magazine. This must kill Doctor Who magazine the month that it's on. And honestly, when they put her face on the cover, it looks so freaking stupid as well. When she tries to do her serious face, her intimidating face, that the spyful face. It's not scary. It's not intimidating. She's look. She looks like a mum. And an angry mum isn't that scary. It's not scary for somebody like me. I've been a dad. My kids are kind of grown up now. They're all. My youngest one is 18, 17, 18. My wife was that angry mum. So I'm older than that now, and it's not scary. It's not intimidating at all. Look, I'm scared of Peter Capaldi. Don't get me wrong. That would intimidate me. I'm scared of disappointing Matt Smith's Doctor. God, that would. Can you imagine him being disappointed in you? It'll break your heart. David Tennant, David Tennant was the Doctor, once described the reason that he was called the Doctor because his goal of life was to make people better. Jodie Whittaker's Doctor is to have people see her be the Doctor. She has not made anybody better or helped anyone, I think, in any way, shape, or form. So again, if it's gone so wrong, if it's gone so awry, why are we still here? And the answer is because we love it. Because we love Doctor Who. I think one of Capaldi's greatest moments was where Clara betrayed him, and she was going to just destroy every key to the TARDIS. And the Doctor defeated her doing that, and she knew she betrayed him, and she knew she'd done something wrong. And his reaction was, do you think your betrayal would affect my love of you? And that's how I'm paraphrasing. I wish I looked up that line because it's such a beautiful line. So we're here. We're still here because we think one day it's going to come back. One day it will be back. As long as we stay here and wait for it, and we let it know it's wanted, and we let it know it's still loved, we will. It will come back. One day it will come back. In the words of William Hartnell when Susan left. A great speech. I think one day I will come back. Yes, one day. Until then, there'll be no tears, no regrets, no tears, no anxieties. Just go forward in all your beliefs and prove to me that I am not mistaken in mine. Oh my God, that's such beautiful writing. And can you imagine Jodie saying that and being able to say, I don't. And bottom line, I think the Phantom Menace makes a difference. I think we are genuinely making a difference. I think the Mandalorian exists because of the Phantom Menace. I think the Phantom Menace gets it right way more than anybody else, and just about everybody else is getting it wrong. And that's why I am so freaking honored to have the Phantom Menace, they use that Phantom Menace hashtag and have it associated with me. It's such an incredible thrill that people call me Phantom Menace. When I posted something on Facebook yesterday, they said, "Oh, Phantom Menace," and that's that's not a pejorative to me. That is a mark of a mark of respect. I'm so honored to be able to be associated with that group of people. And that's why we're still here. That is why we're still. But you know what? We don't want to be dicks. I don't want to be a dick. And if you love this Doctor Who, God bless you. Honestly, God bless you. And we just don't understand. We just don't understand. And we want to be able to say, we hate it. We want to be able to say, look, this is not for us. And we really, really hate it. And it's not an attack on you to say that. It's not. It's just we just hate it, and we don't understand why anybody likes it. And honestly, just like you question my motivations, you question we question yours. You call us these bonkers names. You call us all these different phobe names, which you know is crazy. We all know it's just stupid. It's not true. And in the same way, we question your motivations. But you know what? We don't want to be dicks. We don't want to be dicks about this. So it's none of my business why you like it. You say you like it, Fine. You like it. You like it. Let's talk about something that we all like. Let's talk about Tom Baker. Everybody loves Tom Baker. You remember that Simpsons episode where I think Simpsons where they went to Israel. They decided that everybody likes chicken. Everybody likes chicken. Everybody loves Tom Baker. My name is Phillip Martin, the Rabbi from another planet. If you enjoy this content, please, if you can consider hitting the subscribe button, that would be fan-dabby, double-dozy. I very, very much appreciate it. If you can hit the like button, I also appreciate it. And have yourself, I say this at the outro on all my videos. I say, have yourself a fantastic day. But you know what? I really mean it. I really, genuinely mean it. It would fill me, it would elate me if you did have a fantastic day. And I think more often than not, having a fantastic day is about the choices, your personal choice on how you want to view things. There's always reasons you could be grateful and you can be happy. Honestly, if you look at people you like as opposed to people you dislike, people everybody basically has the same level of good or bad traits in them. Just the people you like, you focus on the traits that you like about them, and you don't don't notice the bad traits. So the same thing with the people you don't like, you focus on the bad traits. Have yourself a fantastic day. Try and focus on just if you can find one thing to go, this is fantastic. It's a sunset, a sunrise, so something happens, something makes you laugh, something makes you smile. Just say, yeah, I'm really grateful for that happening. And I guarantee you'll have a happier and better life for it. And you'll have a fantastic day. And that's really what I would like for you to have. I would like you to have a fantastic day. My name's Phillip Martin, and have a great day.